Let me be honest with you. I don't have a problem with expensive cars. What bothers me is something else. The people driving the most expensive cars are often the ones struggling the most financially. And once you notice it, you can't unsee it. Yesterday, I was driving, and a brand new pickup truck pulled in front of me. Temporary plates, chrome everywhere, the kind of truck that makes you think, yeah, that thing definitely costs more than most people's yearly salary. And the first thought that came into my head wasn't, wow, that's nice. It was, how big is the payment on that thing? Because here's the truth no one talks about. People don't afford cars anymore. They afford monthly payments, and those are two completely different things. My name is Key, and I spend way too much time thinking about money and why people make the financial decisions they do. And one thing I've noticed again and again is this. People don't lose money because they're stupid. They lose money because they make emotional decisions that feel logical in the moment. And the biggest emotional purchase most people will ever make? A car. Think about it. When someone buys a phone, they watch 15 reviews. When they buy a laptop, they compare specs for weeks. But when they buy a car, they look at one number. How much is the monthly payment? That's it. Right now, the average car payment has crossed $700 a month. And that's not for a luxury car. That's the average payment for a regular new car. If it's a truck or an SUV, you're looking at $900 to $1,200 a month, every month, for 6, 7, sometimes even 8 years. And the craziest part isn't the number, it's the fact that this has started to feel normal. The system didn't make people richer, it just made the payments feel smaller. Car loans used to be 3 or 4 years. Now, 7 or 8-year loans are completely normal, which means people use a car for 4 years and pay for it for 8. The car gets old, the payment doesn't. And this is where the trap really begins. Someone buys a car on a 7-year loan. After 3 years, they want something new, but now the car is worth less than what they still owe on it. So the dealership says, no problem, we'll just roll the remaining balance into your new loan. And just like that, they're not paying for one car anymore, they're paying for 2. What's even crazier is how people adjust their entire life just to protect the car payment. They stop saving. They cancel trips. They eat cheaper food. They avoid spending money on everything else. But the car? The car has to stay. It's like someone wearing a Rolex while eating instant noodles every night. And when you actually run the numbers, it gets even worse. A $55,000 truck over 7 years can easily cost more than $120,000 when you include insurance, fuel, and maintenance. And after those 7 years, the truck might be worth $15,000. That's not an investment. That's a very expensive way to look successful. I don't think the real problem is money. I think the real problem is comparison. People don't buy cars for transportation anymore. They buy them for validation. And when a purchase is based on validation, it almost always ends badly. So next time you see a $70,000 truck on the road, don't automatically assume the driver is doing better than you. There's a good chance they're just making a much bigger payment than you. And honestly, that old reliable car in your driveway might not look impressive, but financially, it might be the smartest thing you own.